This is chapter number 1, Chemistry of Representative Elements, that is part of the Inorganic Chemistry, and the topic for today is the industrial preparation of the bleaching powder, that is also known as the calcium hypochlorite, and the process that is used for the preparation is the Hasen Clever process. The easiest way to remember it is by remembering the most commonly used bleaching agent, that is harpic. Harpic starts from H, so the name of the process is Hasen Clever process. Now the first question that should arise in your mind is that why should it be prepared firstly? What is the point of preparing it on such a large scale? Since bleaching powder has great significance, I have listed few of these below so you can understand the uses of the bleaching powder. It is used for the sterilization of the water to kill the germs, that means water purification, bleaching of the cotton, linen and paper. Along with these, the production of chlorine and chloroform also needs the bleaching powder. Now for the preparation of the bleaching powder by the Hasen Clever process. This is the figure, the diagrammatic representation of the process. I have highlighted the points. You can see that slaked lime, which is the calcium hydroxide, chlorine gas. These two are the reactants and they react to form the bleaching powder. From the upper half or the upper portion of the system, dry slaked lime is fed up through the hopper, which further moves forward by the rotating shafts. In the lower part of the cylinder, the chlorine gas is entering, which rises up and reacts with the slaked lime to form the bleaching powder. How you will write this in your examinations? Introduction, that it is known as the calcium hypochlorite, used as the bleaching agent and a disinfectant. Commercially prepared by the Hasen Clever process. I have listed in the bullet forms. If you want, you can simply rephrase it, but make sure all the points are covered throughout. The dry slaked lime is fed into the Hasen Clever plant from the most upper cylinder. The slaked lime is moved forward by revolving the blades of the rotating shaft. Chlorine gas is passed from the lower cylinder, which rises up to the upper cylinder and reacts with the slaked lime to form the bleaching powder. Chemical equation or the chemical reaction must be mentioned. The dry slaked lime, which is calcium hydroxide, is reacting with the chlorine gas to form the bleaching powder, that is calcium hypochlorite, and the water. In our course, we have two chemical properties for the bleaching powder. First is reaction with the water. You must have heard about the accidental ingestion of the bleaching powder. So in that case, it is suggested to consume water and then right away consult a doctor. So when water is consumed on the accidental ingestion of bleaching powder, it means that water is reacting with the bleaching powder. So when the reaction of water with bleaching powder takes place, it forms calcium hydroxide and hypochlorous acid. The next reaction that we have in our course is reaction of the bleaching powder with the acids. Bleaching powder reacts with the hydrochloric acid to form the calcium chloride, chlorine gas and the water. Now how you will get this question in your board examination? You may either get it in the short question answers for inorganic chemistry or in the descriptive questions. In short question answers, you get it for 4 marks. What is bleaching powder? Write its preparation and properties. So you will simply state the chemical formula of the bleaching powder, its name, and then write the preparation of it, that is the Hasen Clever process, along with the diagram and the chemical reaction, then mention the properties that we studied. You must remember that when you attempt such questions, a label diagram must be drawn. Even though it is not mentioned in the question, but it is understood that the diagram must be drawn until and unless they write that do not draw the diagram. They are forbidding you. Now how you will get it in the descriptive? In the descriptive, you get it for the 8 marks. In the inorganic chemistry section, describe the manufacturing of the bleaching powder by the Hasen Clever process. You will write the introduction, draw the diagram with proper labeling, write detailed explanation of all these steps. It's completely up to you. You can write it in the bullet forms, put heading. It's all your creativity. But make sure that the content is covered depending on the marks of the questions. Then you will write the chemical reaction. Then it states write down its reaction with water and hydrochloric acid. After the preparation, you also have to write the chemical reaction of the bleaching powder with the water as well as with the hydrochloric acid. The question is asking only for the reaction. It means the complete balanced chemical equation must be mentioned with both water and hydrochloric acid. There is no need to write any explanation or description here. Make sure when you attempt such questions, you read the question with clarity. Because most of the students, when they attempt these questions, they are in such a hustle that do not read the question completely and they just only draw the diagram and write the Hasen Clever process. And if the answer is incomplete, you will not get any mark. You will only be marked on the answer that you have reported for the question. If you do not write the equations for the water and the hydrochloric acid, then the equation part, reaction part marks will be deducted. So make sure whenever you attempt such questions in your board examination, you read the question with clarity and then attempt the questions. There is no need at all to write any extra description or explanation when it is not asked in the question. So how you will attempt this question? You will write the introduction part, you can draw the diagram and then write the explanation and then the chemical reaction. It's completely up to you. And then you will write the reactions, both the cases with the water and then with the hydrochloric acid. I have dotted down the complete answers in this video, so you can also copy it down and you will be attaining the full marks. If you still have any query, feel free to reach out. This is all for today. In the next video, I will discuss the preparation of the contact process, which is also an important topic for the chapter 1. This is all for today. Thank you.